Ben, welcome back to Leicestershire. How are you feeling?
Very good. Over the moon to be back and very grateful for the opportunity. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to get stuck in.
Before we get on to how happy you are to be back here at Upton Steel County, I know you want to take the opportunity to thank Yorkshire and how understanding they've been of your situation.
Yeah, absolutely. Very thankful for my time at Yorkshire and the opportunity to play for the club. Like it's a massive club. Great history, and obviously very thankful to the coaches, the players, and all the staff at the ground that made me feel so welcome. And then also the fans, they're very passionate and they want the best for Yorkshire, and I really felt that whilst I was there. So yeah, thank you very much for that. And yeah, like you said, the understanding and the workarounds to make this happen.
And how did the move come about for you to return here?
Yeah, look, I just think sort of back end of last season, probably wanted to try and play, so I asked to go out on loan sort of for the September month after the 50 over competition, and yeah, things didn't quite work out, and I thought realistically I'm at the stage of my career where I perhaps want to play regular first team cricket, especially in Red Bull. So yeah, I just had some honest conversations with Darren Goff, and like to his credit, he was really good with everything, and he said he wouldn't want to step in any player's way. He fully understands. Not that he wants me to go. He said that there is a future, and he really does see a future. But it was just not almost guaranteed, and I didn't want to kind of risk or stagnate.
You had 5 years as a Fox before in your first spell. How much did you enjoy playing your cricket here?
I loved it. Yeah. So many good memories playing with some real good close mates. Playing at Grace Road with the fans, it was some of my best memories in cricket, definitely.
And obviously there's a few new faces around now, but you know the bulk of the group really well. How pleasing is it to reunite with those teammates, and how much easier does it make it coming into that sort of familiar environment?
Yeah, no, the bulk of the group. I mean, there's obviously been a bit of change. Some guys have left and new faces have arrived. But obviously you kind of know those guys briefly from around the circuit, and can't say a bad word about them. So I'm looking forward to sort of getting to know them more and linking up, and hopefully, the lads have welcomed me back very nicely. So I'm very thankful for that. But obviously, keep those already keep the relationships that are already there going. Yeah.
It also gives you the opportunity to resume your work with Alfonso Thomas, obviously now work with James Taylor for the first time too. How significant will both those guys be to your development?
Yeah, massive. I obviously Fonz worked with him for my last year at Leicester, and he came in sort of April time, so I didn't get too much time with him, but I really liked the way he sort of went about it, his game, or wanting to play the game, and how he wanted me to be as a bowler. So I'm really excited to work with him, especially now he's in a head coach capacity. Yeah, from what he said, how they want to play their cricket is very exciting, and I think it kind of links well with how I'd play my cricket. And then naturally, obviously, James Taylor is a well-known name, especially around Leicestershire, and I've only heard great things, like speaking to some of the guys throughout the season, what he's brought and kind of what he talks about, and how he models his batting and everything like that. You can only see that the impact that he's had on the players this year. Some guys have put in some phenomenal performances, so hopefully that can rub off on me.
And talking of those phenomenal performances, we saw last year such a great progression in Red Bull cricket for the club, and obviously winning the One Day Cup. How much more exciting to make it for you to come back into that sort of environment? Yeah,
absolutely. I think ultimately my aim and ambition is to win matches and help win matches, and I think that Leicestershire has done that last year. I think they've had a bit of a taste of it in the Red Bull. They were fairly close to being in that sort of top two position, and it was very exciting campaign, and the way they got their wins last year was really exciting. So hopefully we'll kick on the good work that's been made already to go a little bit further this year. And then obviously the 50 over comp, and I even in the past I always felt that we had a very competitive T20 squad as well, and we were very close some years. So it was only shown in the 50 over comp. The boys, I mean, that was a great day, wasn't it?
Individually, you've got over 100 first team appearances to your name now. How do you assess where your own game is at?
I think my game's in good order, definitely. Very sort of thankful for the past year as well. Allowed me to have a lot of time to work on a few things and kind of understand myself a bit more. Obviously playing with some great names there, under some great coaches as well. I learned a lot off those guys and kind of tried to feed off them, definitely. But now, obviously, like you said, 100 first class, 100 professional games. I think my career's been it's had glimpses of great moments. There's been some great moments, match winning moments, quite exciting times. But ultimately, I think now I just want to be more consistent with it all and put those performances in more regularly. So that's what I'm looking forward to do, and kind of being a guy, one of the main guys in the team, and being relied upon. That's definitely my aim as an all rounder.
Obviously, coming back to an old club, but obviously new challenges lie ahead for you and new goals as well. I think you were there at the One Day Cup final. Was that spurred any motivation to sort of replicate that success in the next 3 years? Yeah,
definitely. I mean, I was there as a fan, supporting some of the mates. So it was a great day. Definitely kind of motivated you in a way, and what's important and what I wanted to do. So like I said, just winning matches, and hopefully can replicate those days more often.
Obviously, this news is going to go down really well with the Foxes fans. How much are you looking forward to playing in front of them again here at Upton Steel County Ground?
I'm excited. Obviously, it's a great place to play. Fans, it feels very sort of almost like a family environment. I think the fans want the best for you. All the staff want the best, and I'm really looking forward to coming back. Talking about the final, obviously I was there. I wasn't quite in the crowd where they're all chanting, but it only showed with that final the support they had, and I know some of the guys have said they were almost like an extra man on the field. So that's what's important. Obviously, looking forward to standing in front of the stanchion banner as well. That's always a highlight. So I'm very very appreciative of the fans. So looking forward to linking back up with them.